Yes, they're going to be bad. And I'm going to say that too. Like, look, this obviously our YouTube anyway already is not made for kids, and it's tagged that way.
I'm saying some of them are bad as in like they're just not good.
See, you did not do your
No,
research.
I did. I got some. I have some good ones, but this is more for the pickup lines. I couldn't find as many.
I don't have many pickup lines. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have like 7.
All right, good.
There's a couple. There's I think one gay one lesbian one, but they're not like bashing in any way.
Okay.
They're
I trust you, bro.
and I actually got the gay one from a gay guy. So the joke,
He's gotta be
not the
funny.
pickup line.
All right, my dirty joke. How many dirty jokes do you have?
A lot. I have like 30. I have 27.
So, Jesus, I could only find good ones. 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? I got to pick 5 of
Oh,
the
you
best.
pick as I think it should be. Because I did a lot last time, and I don't think they were good. I think you should try and make me laugh. We
All
go
right.
back and forth, and then you try and make me laugh.
All right, sounds good.
Maybe I'll just steal a couple of yours. Jeez, no, I can't. I can't even read any of yours. All right.
Sure you can. All right, you ready?
We interrupt this program to bring you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Double D's, presented by Stubby McPickle.
What's going on?
It's your
Welcome
boy,
back.
Darnell.
Speaking loud and proud.
We finally got him to talk a little bit louder. But it's your boy Darnell, your boy Dave. So,
Yeah.
Christmas is over. Getting ready for the new year.
I'm still on my Christmas kick, though. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Well, let's talk about that. So let's kind of just jump right into it. Let's get everything started. Let's talk about what's been going on with you over the last week and a half or so.
yeah. So, week and a half or so, I actually went to a coaching course to get my B license. It was something I started in last season. It was offered to us through our players union sort of thing.
Where was that at?
So that was in Tampa. So I actually went to Tampa with my family, Kim, me, and the baby. Probably not the greatest grammar to use. And our friends. We usually do an off-season trip. And last couple of trips we went on, we didn't have the kids yet. We went to Zion, and we did the whole West Coast tour thing in an
cool.
RV. So
Up
that
and
was
through
that was
Utah and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
and that was awesome. So we kind of just made it a thing. Like yearly, we're gonna just do a trip together as a group. So this past one, we just went to Tampa and just enjoyed because it was with the kids. We wanted them to just keep it low key. So we went to the beach, hung out, had an awesome Airbnb on in Treasure Island. It was like, I don't know if this guy was selling his house, but he was also Airbnb-ing it. So really nice, right on the intercoastal, walking distance to the beach. So we enjoyed that thoroughly. It was a good time. I got to see some friends back home. And then from there, came back. And then, like I said, I went to this coaching course, which was amazing, man. It's with the United U.S. men's national team. But with their, like, obviously coaching staff, and they have educators that come out and, teach you ways to coach, basically. It kind of teaches you their platform and how they do it and their style. And then obviously you kind of learn from that, and then you can implement your own ways.
Cool.
So it was really cool. And obviously we'll get deeper into that as we go on. But yeah, it was just, I don't know, man. It was very different. It was like, obviously being a player, you see things very differently, and when you look at from a coach's side, it's very, very different. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. As a player, we just see things how it should be, and we don't understand sometimes coaches' decisions or why coaches do certain things throughout the week. As players, we just want to play all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like I learned about periodization, I learned about having structure. I learned about game model and how you should stick to that and how it ties into the whole season. So it was really interesting. And, I kind of see why coaches do what they do.
Did you learn why a team or coach in particular would maybe trade, draft, pick up players for a certain position and then not play them in that position?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that whole game model thing, it kind of all floats back to that. Like, it depends on what you're looking for in your system, your style. And that could be a big reason why they're like, oh, we need this type of player, and we see what they can do. We're going to try him in this position and see how he does. And then obviously try and adapt him. And then it even goes into like holistic things of how each player is different. And you have to treat players differently in a sense of like what they go through on a daily basis. Or it was just a lot that I had to take in and be like, oh, okay, like this makes a lot more sense now. And like you kind of understand from a coach's perspective on why they make decisions and why they do what they do. And instead of being a player that just gets upset about like the decision, for me now, I understand like, okay, like there's logic behind it. It's not just being done,
Right.
in that sense.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of been my up to date. Obviously Christmas was great. Got the gifts for the family. Obviously not too many because, it is what it is. The wife just needs to understand I'm not going to buy you all these gifts, but no. I mean, everybody gets treated
Well, I
well.
think once you have a child,
Yeah.
everything else goes away. It's all about the kid.
All the gifts
Yeah.
go to the kid. So, yeah, he's pretty excited about his gifts.
Yeah,
have
well,
to
that's
say.
good. That's good. Well, I'm glad to hear that your coaching thing went well. I knew that you were heading down there. I knew that you were doing the coaching. I was really hoping that you could talk a little bit more about maybe like your favorite takeaway.
Yeah. So, okay, we're going there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I would say like throughout that whole thing, my favorite takeaway was the structure side of it, like understanding. Like I talked about game modeling and playing. Like it's always resorting back to what your style is going to be. Your game model is kind of how I learned it. But the whole structure behind it, like it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, this is what we're going to do, and things can change. But like when you have a structure and you like stick to it, it makes it 10 times efficient, beneficial, easier to go throughout your year. And like going off of that, I kind of want to tie it into what we do. You know, obviously that we just had a meeting not too long ago with Fidelity Title, and a big thing that she said was after I came from this coaching course was like have a structure, like a 12-month plan, like a 12-month model. And I was like, wow, she just hit the nail on the head for me, because I was like, when you have things that you have to hit, it's easier to plan around that monthly or bi-monthly, however you want to set it up, and ideas to go at for that month, rather than just like, all right, we're going to do this month, and it doesn't always come out as planned because there's no structure behind it. Like you and I aren't on the same page. We're thinking about different things. But when you have that structure, we know we can always resort back to, this is what our plan is. This is what we plan on doing. This is the title for this month is what we're going to work with, and then go from there. So I think that's like a huge thing into organization, obviously. Like that's what makes it click. That's what makes it work, rather than just being all over the place and it's kind of chaotic and it's just not clean. I think when things are clean, it's easier for people to adapt to, rather than like, oh, well, they do this, they do that. Like, I don't know what to get with them about.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that talking about that meeting that we had with Carissa over there, obviously for somebody like myself, military background, sports background, somebody like you, sports background, professional athlete, the structure component of it is, I think, very top of the list of our priorities when we went into that meeting. We talked about this for a couple of years with our old team, what we wanted to do, having more structure, having more organization, having more of almost like a theme to who we are.
That was the word.
And I think that this is kind of a blessing in disguise that we didn't have that, because you and I have been able to become obviously better friends, better co-workers, now partners with Valley Boys Realty. And I think that that's allowed us to kind of grow into who we are.
Yeah.
So now we can move forward with that 12-month plan,
Sure.
whether it's quarterly or every 6 months or every month, whatever that, because we haven't figured it out yet.
Right.
This literally meeting just
In the
happened.
process, yeah.
But I think that that's going to help us brand and create the theme of who Valley Boys Realty is and who we are as individuals,
Yeah.
because we're able to market to different groups of buyers and sellers. And you've got your following on social medias. I've got my following on social medias.
Right.
You've got certain areas that you've lived, and you've got friends and family that live outside of the state of Arizona. Obviously, same for me. So that's going to be we're going to be able to really build ourselves that way,
Yeah.
but in a way that builds who VBR is and where we want to go with it.
Yeah.
And I think Carissa, 100%, like I said, number one top priority for us was a structure.
Yeah.
I think that we're going to see that. We have some work to do before we can put that in place.
Absolutely.
Which is great, because now we finally have kind of a checklist that somebody gave us and
Right.
said, this is what we know and we've seen work in the past,
Yeah.
and we want to help you and we want to support you, and this is what you guys have to do. So now we have to put the work in.
Yeah, I think we needed that personally.
Absolutely,
because,
yeah.
our brains kind of go off, like you can obviously see when we talk about things, we tangent like crazy. So I think that is going to be a big help for you and I, and then we just kind of organically grow it. And that's like, it'll give people, like, whether they want to join our team or not, they'll see kind of what we're about, and they'll be like, oh, that kind of suits who I am,
Yeah,
And
and I'm glad that you brought that up, talking about like joining the team. So we are always looking for people that are currently licensed or people that want to be licensed in real estate, and we're growing our team.
Yeah.
We have one person that's already jumped onto our side, and we've got two more that are coming.
Yep.
One of them starts real estate school, so it's not just the one that just joined us is experienced real estate agent. She's been licensed for a while, and then like I said, we've got this other one who's starting next month in real estate school. So it doesn't matter whether it's new or experienced in real estate, because we're going to have everything structured and organized in a way that it's going to be able to ramp people up quickly, keep the energy going. We want to build their brand as well as ours.
Absolutely.
If we can build your brand, and I'll talk just back to us. If we can build Darnell King Realtor,
Yeah.
that's going to build Valley Boys Realty.
Yeah.
Same thing if we can build Dave Cox Realtor, it's going to build Valley Boy Realty, and we want to do that with everybody. No, we will not change the name because we've added women on the team. It's still going to be VBR, still going to be Valley Boys Realty. But if you're interested, if you're currently a licensed professional, if you're not, and you want to become a licensed agent, reach out to us. You can comment below, give us your contact information. If you don't want the whole world to see it, you can email us. Now is a really good time for people to be jumping into real estate.
Yeah.
With the market going south, right? Too super slow, super cold over the last 8-12 months.
Yeah.
We're seeing thousands of realtors disappear.
Yeah.
It just got too hard. It was too much work. There's way too much competition. And I'm not talking about other realtors. I'm talking about rates and prices being higher and all of that. And they go back to other jobs.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, 85 to 90% of the realtors do 100% of the work. So, or wait, that's the other way around. 10% of the licensed realtors do 100%, 90% of the work. But anyway, we didn't stop. We are continuing to push forward. We're going to continue to grow our team. We're backed by an amazing brokerage with Real Brokerage.
In for the good fight.
In for the good fight. It's the fastest growing brokerage in the country. I love the fact that it's kind of a younger way of thinking.
Yeah.
It's not run by 70 to 80-year-olds that have been doing it forever. No bash against any other brokerage or our previous brokerage or anything like that. But I like the way that this is structured.
Yeah.
structured.
Yeah, you see.
It's super organized. Brand new agents can come in. There's an amazing onboarding, like award-winning
is.
onboarding program.
Yeah, I
The
love
training program after onboarding.
Real Academy.
Real Academy.
Love that.
You know, you got your own marketplace, your own. I mean, it's just, it's great. So if you guys are interested, if anybody's interested out there, reach out to us. Comment below. You can just say, hey, hit me up. I'll hit you up. Or like I said, you can email us through this channel. You can email us directly. We'll put up our email addresses at the end of the pod.
I like how you said, like, it's a good time to jump in, because when I jumped in the deep end.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, this is kind of, everything is like relevant to the time, but like for me, like going through that whole multiple offers, getting declined, like that was,
You learn quick.
you had to. And I think that's good for even to jump in during this time. You're going to learn very quickly.
Well,
You
let's
kinda
talk
have to.
about that for a second. So when I decided that I was going to get my real estate license, I was working for a software company based out of Clearwater, and I was their director of sales. You know, so I was traveling a lot. I was gone at least once a month, traveling a lot, whether it was back to the headquarters or to trade shows, whatever, to go and see other, some of our sales guys doing trainings and whatnot. And was making a very good living. And they wanted me to move to Clearwater. And my family is here, you know, and I'm not moving to Florida. I love Arizona. I have zero plans of ever leaving Arizona. That's just me. I'm not talking to you.
What's wrong with Florida, bro?
Nothing.
Clearwater,
Just-
especially.
First of all, I could not deal with the humidity. That's the biggest thing. That's the absolute biggest thing.
It's not for everybody.
No. But anyway, so I decided that I was going to get my real estate license. I got my real estate license in, I think, December.
Okay.
And in March, COVID hit. So I had left a six-figure income to get into real estate, not expecting it to be incredible.
Right.
I expected it to be probably, 3-6 months for me to get my first close, to go through the training and all that kind of stuff. And I was very fortunate enough with the team that I joined at the time. And, we had some things going already, and I had to learn,
Quick.
both feet in the deep end kind of a thing too. But then COVID hit, and I thought real estate was done. I thought we were going to, whole shutdown. We're not able to talk to anybody. You can't be within 6 feet of anybody, that kind of stuff. I thought it was over, and I was like, well, what am I going to do? Am I going to go back? Well, no, it was the exact opposite. Real estate boomed. And so I had not even 4 months of experience before COVID hit. And it was just like, you got to figure it out.
Yeah.
I had great people to help me at the brokerage, but
Right.
I mean,
How many people you think dropped off at that moment when it hit? Were they just like, nah, this isn't it. You can't
well,
do this.
right. So drop off, I don't think really anybody did.
Right.
I think a lot of people got scared for
Right.
sure, but you can't just like drop off, right? Your license doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't,
You can't
but-
just quit your real estate license. It's
Right.
there until it expires and you
Yes,
don't
yes,
renew.
yes.
But I think a lot of people got scared, and then as soon as COVID happened and real estate went booming, that's when you saw all the people that have had their license for 10 years and have done 0 transactions
Take off.
all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I've been in real estate for 10 years. And I'm like, no, you're not, because when I'm looking at 35 offers,
Yeah.
I know exactly which one was done by the agent that's never done a transaction
Right.
before.
Right. You can pick it up.
Yeah.
'Cause you
And
know.
even I could do that with
Right.
only a few months experience. Right. So when I say that now is a good time to get into real estate, look at any of the top financial experts that are out there. Real estate is where your money is. That's where your future is.
Yeah.
And right now, interest rates are starting to come down. They're talking about 4 to 6 more decreases in 2024. We all know that it's going to get down into the probably high fives, maybe mid fives if we're lucky. We will never see 2s again.
No.
Right? Probably maybe never see 3s again, and that's fine.
The 2s is, come on, let's be realistic.
That was ridiculous. What was it? 8 days, 9 days, something like that. That was actually in the 2s.
It was quick, but I mean,
But we'll never see that again. But get into it now, and if not to make money, if not to sell and buy homes, for other people. Do it for yourself. Get into it now, because you can start to build your own real estate portfolio.
Yep.
You can start investing. I'm not talking even about fix and flips either. You know, there are ways to purchase a home, a condo, an apartment, townhome, whatever, and in a year, refinance it.
That's it.
Refinance it, have some equity, and take the equity, do a cash out refinance, lower your interest rate, and take that money and go buy another property.
I mean, we've talked about this before. It's just something that I don't think a lot of people know about.
Well,
Like
I think
that whole
I totally agree
process.
with that. Yeah, but I also think that it's scary.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
It's scary. People are like,
Risky,
"Oh, I'm going to take 60 grand to go and buy a house."
big investment. I don't think people, like, majority of the people aren't ready to just throw that type of money.
Yeah.
But, like, it's the one thing that I would say appreciates, not like a car, you know, right off the lot.
Yeah, I mean, it appreciates for sure, but there's fluctuations,
Yeah.
right? We all know that the market is cyclical. It goes up and goes down and goes up and goes down. But, you know, you buy a house 2018 for let's just call it $390,000. Now it's worth $720.
Yeah. Right.
Depending on if you've done any upgrades, if you've done anything to the home from when you purchased it. I mean, our house, for example, we've done a lot of remodeling to the home. We've upgraded things, brand new roof, brand new windows.
Which increases the volumes of the home.
Yeah, did a complete landscaping job in the backyard, built this casita.
Let me ask you this. Geez, I'm just blanking on my question. Do you think... Come back to me. Sorry, I don't know why I just
That's
blanked on
right.
my question.
That's right. My point, though, is that it's a scary thing. No, I don't think that a lot of people know how to do it, and that makes it 10 times scarier. But if you have questions about it, and you don't want to talk just to a real estate agent, if you want to talk to a lender, if you want to talk to somebody that's in title and escrow, and you want to learn more about what escrow is, again, comment below, reach out to us.
Yeah.
I'll put you, no matter where you're at, you could be in Mississippi, you could be in Washington, I'll put you in contact with people that can help you out and explain things. I think the biggest thing
Education.
right now, if you're going to get into it, obviously get your license and all of that, educate yourself in the world of mortgages. And for those of you that are currently looking for homes or thinking about selling home and having to purchase another one, rate shop. Don't just go to your lender because that was your lender.
Yeah.
Like when we have buyers and sellers, that we give them a list of lenders that we have experience with, but we also know take care of their clients, give them the amount of education that they need, sometimes more than what they need, but that are also very competitive.
Yeah.
But you should, every single person is different. You should still go and rate search and
Check
rate
it out.
compare 100%.
I remember my
All right,
question.
what were you going to say?
Do you think this is kind of for the people, like, because I think a big risk is like, oh, what if it changes and like I don't get the certain rate? Do you think based off of the history that it'll ever like tank to where people are gonna lose out more? Like, because you were talking about the appreciation where your house is 300,000, years later it's 700. Like over time, that's what is shown. The prices of homes have always gone up.
Yeah.
And do you think that it'll ever like, you can never tell the tell this.
Are you talking like, do I think it's ever going to be another '08 crash?
Yeah, like go super below. Yeah.
No. And the reason why I don't think we're ever going to have another real estate bubble like that is because of what happened after that happened. The regulations that were put in, and the REITs, all the other things that were put in place by the lenders, by the Fed.
Yeah.
It won't allow for that to happen.
Kind of prevent that from
We
happening.
are seeing, and it's unfortunate, but we are seeing people that went and purchased, you know, $1.5 million to $2 million homes. And obviously, some a little bit lower, but that purchased them at the bottom 3% interest rate, and didn't do a fixed rate, did maybe a variable rate, tried to kind of do a balloon payment because they were able to. That they're defaulting on their loans now because the interest rates went sky high, and that's what happens when you have a variable rate.
Right.
However, we're not seeing foreclosures and bank-owned properties like we were 15 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that they did a good job with that. I don't think that the Fed did a good job with the interest rates hikes that they did over the last 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
It was way too fast, way too much. Inflation was growing even faster, which killed it.
Yeah.
And that killed the market. But home values are still going up. They continue to go up and continue to go up and
that was like
continue
my
to
point
go
of the
up.
question. That's why I asked that, because I wanted to
And that's a
kinda
good and a
show
bad
them.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get into this in another time, and I think we should, because it's a big topic that we can talk on for a while. But home value increases are a good thing and a bad thing. It's putting homes out of reach for some people, especially because the increase of cost of living
Yeah.
is not increasing nearly as fast as the cost of home values. And you can all look it up on Instagram. You can look it up on X, on TikTok. There are thousands of people out there that put graphs and that will show you how it used to be
So where it
up
is.
until 2000
Yeah.
to where it is now.
Yeah.
We used to be really close. You used to be able to make more money than what it costs to live.
Right.
And then that changed.
Caught up in it.
And it's out of hand right now. But again, that's why you're going to start to see the interest rates come back down.
But for people who own homes.
But for people that own homes, wink, wink, buy now. When you buy at a high rate, let's talk about people in the 80s, for example, late 70s, early 80s. This will be the last part of this. They were buying homes at 15, 17, 18%.
Crazy.
On a 30-year mortgage.
Crazy to think right now.
Yeah. What were they doing in 2000? They were refinancing their home for 8.5%, 9%, ecstatic about that, and having a ton of equity into their home.
I think that's what people just don't realize now.
Yeah.
You just do a little bit of research and kind of education. Sitting pretty nice.
A little bit at a time. Buy something small. Go out and buy a $200,000, $250,000 condo. Pay more than what your mortgage is if you can afford it. If you can afford let's say a $3,000 a month mortgage, okay? Don't go and buy something that's $3,000. Go and buy something that's $2,000 a month, and then pay $3,000. That extra $1,000 goes directly towards your principal. When you do that, you're cutting years
Interest.
off of your mortgage and years and hundreds of thousands of dollars in your interest payment. I mean, again, we can go on and on and on about this.
Hit
and
us
maybe we
up
should.
about it. If you have questions, please reach out to us.
Comment below with your questions. Give us a situation or your situation. Tell us what's going on.
We love to talk about it.
We will give you as much advice as we possibly can. Again, it's just going to be coming from us. We're not lawyers. We're realtors licensed in the state of Arizona.
Just a
but
conversation. Just a conversation.
it's just a conversation, but we can steer you in the right direction. So like I said, if you're in Mississippi or Georgia or wherever, we'll put you in contact with somebody that is licensed in that area that can help you out and give you education that you're looking for. But yeah, comment below and let us know.
Yeah.
Anything else in your week recap?
No, I think that was pretty much it.
All right, I'm going to go to my week recap.
Oh, that's right. Dang, that was just
Yes.
mine. Go on,
Golly.
brother.
So, played in a couple golf tournaments over the last
You
couple
did.
weeks.
You did. Got a nice picture
Yeah, finally.
of the
Right?
standings. Sorry.
Finally, the organization is starting to put the pictures out after people, during the tournament, obviously stuff like that. They still won't let me film, which drives me nuts. I don't know. I don't get it. But we took some pictures. A guy in our group took some pictures from 2 tournaments ago. But
Maybe they don't want to stunt your game by like you over there focusing on filming and that. And I'm like,
Nah.
You won't be getting.
nah.
All right, go on.
No,
Just
I
trying
think
to
it
be
might
devil's
stun other
advocate.
people's games. They might not be used to it, and that's fine. I get that. I'm
Okay.
used to it now, but they're not. But anyway, so I've won 3 of the last 4. I've won 4
golf
of
clap, sorry.
Yeah, 4 of the 6 this season that I've entered.
Okay.
And the season just started in September. But we've got a very full schedule over the next 6 months, leading up to July when we have our state championship. We got a tournament every other weekend. I'm super excited about it.
You've been rocking your Stubby McPickle gear while you play?
I rock my Stubby McPickle gear everywhere I go.
So they see that on
Yeah.
the podium, man.
Yeah. Stubby McPickle hat. You can see
Just
it in all the
making sure.
photos.
They just need to know.
They know.
The people
They know.
need to know.
Oh, the Stubby McPickle goes everywhere.
You got a good laugh out of it when you told
Yeah,
Carissa
when
that.
we were at Fidelity. Yeah, she said, yeah, are you happy to, follow and, check out your golf stuff? And we were also in Vegas at the same time for a Netflix Cup,
Oh, okay.
as well as the F1.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how the conversation started, but before you got there.
Right.
But then, yeah, she was like, so what's your, how do I find you on Instagram? And I said, Stubby McPickle. And she had no idea what to say to that. So she laughed. And she's like, what? I'm sorry? And so I showed her. I said, Stubby McPickle. And she went on there and she followed it. But, yeah, I mean,
Hey,
it is what it is. Stubby McPickle's worldwide, baby.
hop on board.
That's right. But anyway, so back to the weekend recap. So we had that. We'll talk about this company a little bit later, but over the last month,
Yeah.
twice a week, I've been going to my workout, and I go to Body 20 here in Tempe.
The most wild thing I've heard, but it's explain it.
It's insane. So basically, you are in a suit that goes from your bicep all the way. I mean, it's a suit. It's a full-blown suit. It's a one-piece suit, and it goes all the way down to your knees. And it's completely covered in individual pads that is connected to electricity, and it's I don't know what the word is. I want to
Contracting your muscles.
yeah, it's electrodes, right?
Yeah,
so
right.
I don't know if it's electrolysis, if that's the right word, but that's what it is. Like you're being zapped with electricity deep down into your muscle fibers.
Put electrolysis up here. I want to make sure that's a word in the
Yeah, I know electrolysis is a word. I just don't know if that's the right word
Rowdy word he just used.
for what it is. But you do a 20-minute, nonstop 20-minute workout while you're getting electrocuted. And when you're done, it feels like you've been at the gym for hours. And it works your whole body all the time.
Yeah,
And I had mine this morning.
I'm gonna go try it with you, bro.
You
I really
you
do.
are, because there's quite a few people that I've already put into it, and Mr. D is a big one. But if this sounds interesting, please look them up. It's Body 20, Body D-O, or BODY 20. You can find them on Instagram. They're all over. But if you're here locally in Arizona in the Phoenix Valley, there's a few different locations. I go to the one in Tempe because it's close, and Morgan over there is phenomenal. She takes great care of me, especially when I have a tournament, when I just came back from a tournament, or whether I have one upcoming. But if you're interested, comment below, contact information. I'll put you in. Go get yourself a free session so you can try it out.
Yeah, I want to learn the science behind it and all that too. Like,
I mean,
maybe they can explain it to us.
they can explain it. It's also explained a little bit on their Instagram pages, but it's super cool. I mean, I go twice a week, and they say it's like going to the gym 5 days a week.
Wow.
And I'm talking 40 minutes of my day. 20 minutes on Monday, 20 minutes on Thursday. That's all I do.
Can't wait to give my feedback about it.
Yeah. So then you can do strength, you can do yoga, you can do relax.
All while looking like incredible characters with the bodysuits.
Well, I can tell you, for me, in a month,
Frozone, Mr. Incredible.
not quite Mr. Incredible, but in a month I've lost 13 pounds.
Okay.
I've lost 4.5% body fat, and my muscle retention has gone up like 8%.
And how do you feel?
I feel great. Tuesdays
gonna say.
Tuesdays are the worst, because Mondays is my strength day, and that's like your electrocution limit is a lot higher, and you're doing full body workouts. And it's not just calisthenics. I mean, there's other stuff too, but you're doing full body workouts nonstop.
Yeah.
You get 3 to maybe 5 seconds of break in between each exercise.
Yeah.
But you're going.
I just feel like it's like something that's just constricting your muscles. Like when somebody grabs your forearm and they tell you to open your hand, I just feel like
That's exactly what it is. And that's how it works.
Ah.
Like it tightens all of your muscles. And so you're fighting the resistance of your own muscles.
Okay.
And I don't know how it works because then when you're here, you're still fighting it to come back here.
I want to read more. I got to read more up on it.
Anyway, so Body 20, check them out. We'll give you guys a shout out again at the end because
100%.
we have to. But so yeah, that's it. Oh, lastly, we're talking about the golf tournaments. The pins are up. They weren't up in our last episode, so we've got our 4 pins up there now for this season.
Whose
So-
idea was that? I don't know. Some guy
Either
said get his
mine-
pins
I don't
up
know
in there.
whose- Mine or Ethan's, I can't remember, but
Oh, that wasn't mine.
might have been yours. Was it?
Just want credit, bro. I'm pretty sure one of the first.
All right, we'll give
episodes
you
I said
credit.
Decorations, you know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that for the whole season. It ends in August, unless I make it to nationals, and it ends in September. But
Trying to see that thing filled.
I'm trying to
all
get
the
it
way
filled
over here.
up. Yep.
That's pretty awesome, man.
So, yeah, excited. All right,
Let's get into
let's
it, man.
get into it. There's an extremely long opening. I mean, this is probably a half an hour.
Well, we're into it. I mean,
Right now.
we gave a lot
Almost
of info.
40 minutes. Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. Well, let's end it with a bang.
Okay.
Let's end it with a smile.
Last time we did dad jokes, which
And
were
you failed miserably.
I did. I honestly tried to come prepared, but as I was saying them, they literally were dad jokes. They weren't like
No, they were bad jokes.
they were bad dad jokes. Most dad jokes are bad jokes. That's why they're called dad jokes, correct?
Yeah, but your jokes were horrible.
Okay, so
Like a dad joke would be like, what do you call a mountain of cats?
what?
A mountain.
Yeah, but see,
Or
that's
what do you
bad
call
too.
what do you call a spider with 10 eyes?
What?
A spider.
Okay.
Those are decent dad jokes. I'm not saying they're great. They're decent.
All right, I could have done better.
You could have.
All right, well, let's
but you
get
didn't.
into.
So let's try it. However,
pull mine.
timeout. PSA.
Yeah, we should.
These
state
are
this.
not safe for work. These are not safe for children. They are a little bit on the adult aggressive side.
Yours are. Mine are, I guess, still.
Why is it just mine?
Okay,
You
both
wanted
of
to
ours
read
are-
some of them.
No, it's fine. Let's do
So,
it.
how do you want to do this? Do you want to do this and try and make each other laugh, or do you want to just read them out and see what happens?
I only found 5 good ones. Maybe because my humor is just up here, and these weren't killing it. So we'll find out if you can make me laugh.
All right.
I'll give you my 5, and then I'll let you just ramble off yours. See if
All
you
right,
can
sounds good.
Make me chuckle.
All right.
Am I going first?
Well, you said you want to do your 5.
I
and
told
then-
you I was still on my Christmas kick, so I want to stick to my Christmas ones. But they're way better than last ones, and I'm sure people are like, Darnell, stop telling jokes. It's not your thing. But I think you might change your mind.
Right.
Here we go. Why does Santa always come through the chimney?
Why?
Because he knows better than to try to use the back door.
See, this is where we're going with this. Yes, this is a good warm up.
All right, you didn't laugh. I mean,
No,
you
I
gotta
like
get-
that
you
one.
gotta
That was a
get
good
what
one.
you're- All right.
See, in all honesty and fairness, I've heard that one before.
Fair enough. All right, let me give you another one that I
All
don't
right.
think you've heard. Maybe you have. Why was the snowman smiling?
Why was the snowman smiling?
He could see the snowblower coming down the street. Creative.
Yeah, I get it.
Creative. Snowblower.
Yeah.
What's the difference between snowmen and snow women?
What?
Snowballs.
I don't know if it was the joke or just how excited you were.
The delivery.
Just to do-
Delivery is important.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, all right.
Snowballs.
Snowballs. Yeah, we get it.
Okay. What's the difference between Tiger Woods and Santa? Oh gosh, this is one of my raunchier ones. Love you, Tiger.
It's got to be something to do with hose. Has to.
Santa was smart enough to stop at 3 hoes.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, look.
No, that's good.
That's
I
it.
like that. It was just straight ho, ho, ho.
This one is probably my raunchiest one, and I'm gonna say it. How does Santa stay STD free?
stay STD free.
Mm-hmm. This is important out there.
How?
He always wraps his package before shoving it down the chimney. That was about 5, man. I thought those were pretty good.
Those
ones.
were good.
I got some laughs out of you.
You were so excited to deliver
I was
those,
because
though.
these were like, it was hard to find Christmas ones, and I told you I was on my Christmas.
Yeah,
kick.
those are good.
some
Mine
other
have
ones.
nothing to do with Christmas. Go ahead. You got another?
No, that's it. I mean,
right.
the rest of them were.
I don't
much,
think
I
any
got
of
pickup
mine.
lines.
No, we can do pickup lines later.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. I'm going to do my dirty jokes. And try
What
to
are they?
make-
How are
try
they on the
make you
scale to
laugh.
the ones that I just said?
Far worse.
Okay,
Yes.
prepare.
Cover your ears, mother. All right. Some of them are not that bad. Some of them are actually fine. All right. So, did you hear about the famous book about the bisexual whale?
No, I didn't.
No. It's called Maybe Dick. Ding. So, you need like a ring, a bell chime.
Fair.
All right.
I'll give you that one. 1 point for you.
All right. Why don't birds wear underwear?
Why?
Because their pecker is on their face.
Okay,
Not bad.
it's not bad.
This is an oldie but goodie. You've probably heard this one. How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Oh,
Follow the Fresh Prince.
it's creative.
Yeah, I heard that somewhere. I almost have a hard time reading some of these because it's getting into
I
the.
just don't understand why people laugh at raunchy jokes. I mean, the other one was creative, but like these ones, I'm sure you're about to say, I'm probably gonna laugh at.
All right. Well, I'll try to take it easy. What do you call a wizard who fell down the stairs?
What?
Tumbledore. Ethan liked it.
No, that's good. Decent
Ethan
humor.
liked it.
It's because I like Harry Potter.
Exactly. You
Hey.
said Harry Potter last time was
Ding.
one of your Christmas movies.
I'll give you one.
So,
I'll give you one.
all right.
I'll give you one. That's
So,
decent.
did you hear?
Tumbledore.
No, seriously though. Did you hear they're making a sequel to Marley and Me?
No.
Yeah, it's called Me.
Oh my god. Oh,
I'll ding myself. I don't care. That shit's funny.
go ahead.
It's-
Next one.
It's dark, but it's funny. All right. What's better than roses on a piano?
What?
Tulips on your organ.
Yeah, I mean, for some you might have to slow that one down, but no, that's good.
All right.
I'll give you that one. That's a ding.
Why did the chicken cross the basketball court?
I never get into these chicken ones, but all right, let's go. Why?
Because the ref was blowing fouls.
It's all right.
I'm not doing that one. Okay, so I heard this one. This one's actually, I like this one, and I don't care if, I mean, he'll never see this, and if he does, sweet, follow. What did 50 Cent say to his grandma when she gave him a sweater for Christmas?
What?
Gee, you knit? I love that one.
Gee, to give us 50. Give us a follow for that one. That's decent.
Gee, you knit? I don't care. That's hilarious.
Ah, that's clever. That's good. I like that.
All right. Let's see.
I'll give you a ding for
I'll
that
have a
one.
couple more for you. Nope, not doing
I
that
don't know
one.
why the Marley and Me.
Do you want me to go like dirty?
do what you want to do, man? I'm here for a good time.
That's got to be a joke in itself. All right. What's the difference between flowers and anal?
Oh God. Okay, maybe I did say. I said, okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. What?
Ding. Flowers will make your day, but anal will make your whole week.
Next one.
All right. All right. Did you hear about the man who was rushed to the ER because he ate 10 plastic horses?
No, what happened?
Yeah, don't worry. He's in stable condition.
Good joke.
See, that's kind of like a dad joke.
That
but
no, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
good because it's creative and I see what they
There
did.
we go. So let's go. I do have one Christmas one.
Okay,
Why is Santa's sack so big?
why?
He only comes once a year. It's a lot of presents to give out.
Yeah,
You know?
sure, that's why.
He misses all those other holidays and birthdays.
That's a good one.
All right. Last one. Maybe
I'm gonna
two.
try and fight the urge for this one because I give them pretty funny.
Golly, these are just they're really dirty.
Go ahead.
All right. Why can't Miss Piggy count to 70?
Why?
Because at 69 she gets a frog in her throat. I have no idea. I did not come up with any of these.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like,
And I'm honestly picking the not as.
yeah, I know. I feel like they can get 10 times worse, man. And I know you probably have some pretty rough ones on there.
My
but
gosh.
that is like, I don't just the creative minds out there. That
Like, okay. Do you know what happens when you mix human DNA and goat DNA?
no, what happens?
You get kicked out of the petting zoo.
Oh God.
So you got it right away. It took him about 3 seconds to figure it out.
Poor image in my head.
All right, last one. All right. Do you know what the difference is between an enzyme and a hormone?
No.
You can't hear an enzyme.
The play on words is
Cheers.
decent.
Oh, yeah.
That was really. You had some good ones there. There were some good ones there.
I have so many more that I just don't. I don't know if we're ready to read them yet.
Well, let's see our feedback on the
Yeah.
ones that we got from today.
Please comment below if you want to see us go worse. I know
thought
some
that
of you
was
are going to
pretty
not
good.
approve, but
I don't think that matters. I think it's really up to whatever we want to say. I mean, I thought those were pretty good.
yeah,
You got me to laugh.
I liked them. There's a couple more in there that I really like. There's one going around right now about Dwayne Johnson.
Huh.
Have you heard that one?
No.
So it's why is Dwayne Johnson the only guy that can make a lesbian go straight?
What?
Because Rock always beats scissors.
Jeez. Oh man, some of these man are wild,
Yeah,
but like very creative.
but
Like I see.
very creative.
I just like how does that just come off the dome of some people? Like I wonder if
Dunno.
it's sometimes a collaborative effort or if it's just like that's my joke today. Yeah, I mean this is a
It's good.
segment that we just like to throw
Yeah, might
around
as well
to
just
keep
throw
it
it out
fun.
there.
We won't do it all the time, but I think it was good.
Yeah. Comment below if you want to see us go worse. I mean, I have no problem with saying whatever.
Darn easy, yes.
I think we have to protect somebody's image around here.
Yeah, I mean I don't know
But
how much
I also
protect it
think
when
that-
I laugh.
It also does. It can seem like we're not professional because we like to have fun or whatever. Whatever. It's not like I'm gonna be talking like this. First of
we're not.
all, on the daily basis, and second of all, with clients or anything like that. Like,
We're not those type of people.
nah, we're here just
we're
chatting
just
shit,
having a good
whatever.
time.
All right, so you want to do pickup lines?
I thought I'd
I'm
My
not
thing
good at
with-
pickup lines. First of all, I've only had like 7 girlfriends in my entire life.
my thing is when you say these, I'm just like I'm not sure if people use these, but if they did, I would love to see the reaction on the other side. Let me go to
Yeah,
this.
all right.
Because I feel like when Tinder and all that came out, like I never got to ever use it. But it's like I feel like you can say things and it will these on there because one, it's a text or however they do it,
Sure.
and you can get like a funny reply. But like to say these in person, let's just go through.
All right,
it.
well, let's try this. Why don't you try to pick me up, and I'll try to pick you up. Pretend whatever it is, whatever the line
Yeah, I get
happens
it. I
to
get
be.
it. But yeah, it is what it is.
Oh God, here's this guy walking up to me right now.
Hey, what's going on? Is your name Jingle Bells?
No.
Because you look ready to go all the way.
Yeah.
I told you this is.
Okay.
I went full out Christmas.
That would probably make me laugh if a girl said that.
Yeah,
to me.
it's not too crazy.
That's a good one. Yeah. All right.
How you doing, Miss Dolly? Jingle bells.
Hey, are you from KFC?
No.
Because you look finger licking good.
Wow.
Right? Little flutter or something, or a hit.
I'm sure that would take a lady back. She'd be like, oh. 3-piece?
Yeah. No, family meal.
Oh.
I like that big bucket.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be wild.
Butter your biscuits.
All right. This one I thought was woo. Like if you said this and pulled, very bold. This one. Hey, how you doing? Good?
Fine, thank you.
Let's say your left leg is Thanksgiving and your right leg is Christmas. Can I visit between the holidays?
I've heard
I'm
that
not
before.
saying that to you.
I've heard that.
That was
before.
hard to look at you and say that. That was weird.
Yeah, I get that.
That's bold to say to
It's
someone.
very bold. I also don't think anybody would actually say that. I bet you that's one that was written down.
No, there's
100%.
I'm sure, but I'm sure there's people out there that would make a joke out of it to see if it worked. And I to be honest with you, I bet you it worked because it's funny, and obviously you're not thinking like
Guarantee you it
serious.
did not work. If it worked on one of you, comment below and tell us about what happened afterwards because there's no way that
Yeah,
worked.
very interesting. Finish to that story. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Is your name Homework?
No.
Because I'm not doing you, but I should be.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how girls would respond to that.
I mean, it has to either be like a coy smile or a disgusted look on your face.
Yeah,
right.
I think all those pickup lines really goes back to if she's already interested in you.
Yeah.
Like
There's-
you could
there's-
probably say the dumbest thing and she'd be like,
Yeah,
that was
as
funny.
long as you're over 6 foot.
I don't know what that has to do with anything. Jeez. Shout out to all my short homies out there. Stay strong. Use these pickup lines, I bet you. Did you know my lips are like Skittles? You're about to taste the rainbow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to taste the rainbow? But all right,
Yeah, I mean, that's...
that's all right. Are you a washing machine?
No.
I got a load for you.
Oh, my gosh. Yours pushed the limits of
I'm
about to
telling
get
you, I
smacked.
say whatever I want to say.
That girl... What? You know, some might be ready
Maybe
Or some might be ready to be like, huh?
it's brazen for sure, but
Brazy.
it's also very confident.
All right, here's my last one.
All right, last one.
Is your name Earl Grey? Because you are like a hot tea.
What? Like hottie?
Yeah, like
But
as in
hot
hot
tea?
tea.
Gotcha. I would not have got that.
I would say you're a hot tea, not
Yeah.
you are like a hot tea. You're a hottie. Yeah, the way they wrote that was poor. But you're a hottie.
I like how you're making love to the
Because
camera
I
right
think
now.
if you give them like eye contact and show them that like, they might be like, oh, it's not. You know? The smizing always works.
Not always.
Sometimes I feel like I'm just, you know, they used to say like if you just look like you're looking 3,000 miles into the distance, you're like, you got it. Or maybe I'm just
Wow.
squinting.
This got weird quick, didn't it?
I mean, eye contact is important when you're gonna go.
It
talk to
is.
her.
That's true, but not
Or I'm just. You're a
whatever
hottie.
that is.
You
Yeah,
don't wanna just-
you're a hottie. First of all, that would never be said.
Yeah, but these are pickup lines. Obviously,
They're bad pickup lines.
I would
got
use that.
more. I got more. Do
Obviously,
you
your
want?
name's not Earl Grey, but
That's a fact.
All right, go on,
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah. Golly, these are. All right.
So your pickup lines, go ahead.
Mine are just rude.
Look into the camera.
That's really what they are.
Look into the camera.
The camera? Is that a phone in your back pocket? Because that ass be calling me. First of all, I'm way too old to say that kind of shit to people.
It's better when you look into the camera, though, because now you have to give delivery.
It's
you have
worse.
to deliver.
Now I've made them uncomfortable.
But that's the point.
That's the point.
That's
All
a pickup line. Like me talking to you, it's like we're just telling a joke. Act like that woman staring you in the face. You give her. Go ahead. The next one.
No, I'm not doing that again.
Do it, man. That's the way to. That's the way to engage.
No. Not doing that.
You gotta
again.
see
do
it like. All right, what's?
You do it.
Let me see which one you got. Here.
Right there.
Jesus.
That one. Do it.
Hold on, because I gotta remember the second one. Are you my pinky toe? Because I'd like to bang you on the table 4 times a day. Ouch. 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 Ouch.
Wow, the wince too, huh?
You had to go full out. I feel like that, escalates the pickup line. That one was good. I actually might try that one.
You might try that one.
Kim,
I'll have to ask Kim.
Kim, be ready for this. All right, one more.
All right, let's see.
I'm telling you, you gotta do it that way. Look away.
Yeah, I can't. It's weird. It's awkward.
Do it.
I've never been in a car accident before, but I wouldn't mind rear-ending you. Is that better?
It makes it better.
It makes it better.
Because if I was sitting there, I'd be like, is she gonna be?
Now, just imagine not only doing that to like a single person, right?
With people around.
You walk up to a group of girls at a table and you do that.
I think it's bold.
I think you're getting mixed reactions. I think
will.
you're going to get some that are
One
like,
of them is going.
whoa.
One of them is gonna be like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
He's
that's
got.
a lot of confidence.
He's bold. It was kind of like that part in Hitch where Will Smith went up to the woman who was in
Ava
Paula
Longoria?
Patton. No, Paula Patton. It was
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
Paula
beginning,
Patton.
and she's in that. But it was in the beginning where she was like getting hit on by all the dudes, and he walked up to her with a 20 and he said, "Let me get 3 bottles of something and like something on the rocks," and walked away. And she said, "Hey, asshole, I don't work here." And then he was like, "Oh, you're gonna have to take the foot out of my mouth because I thought you did, whatever." And she was like, "I know you didn't work." He was like, "I know you didn't work here." She was like, "Oh, really?" It's like, how is that supposed to get you away from all them guys? Clever things like that,
I haven't seen that movie since it was in theaters, and I don't think it was Ava Longoria. Wasn't it Ava Mendes?
Ava Mendes, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Longoria. And
I
then
think back.
Paula Patton, I'm pretty
Paula
sure.
Patton, yeah.
Great,
Anyway.
great movie.
So we
I didn't do that scene very well.
push the limits of uncomfortability.
I'm not an actor. Yeah.
There's one left, and I'll let you.
I'm not saying that one.
Why not?
I'm not saying that one. That one.
All right. Well, if you want to know what the last one is, comment below. Tell us, have we pushed it too far? Have we not pushed it far enough? That
Nope.
could also have been a pickup line.
We'll make a poll out of it. For who's off. Yeah, no pun intended on this last one. That's why I'm not saying that. That's not coming out of my mouth.
Pause.
Yes, but that's why.
Pause.
But that's what that joke is.
All right. Sounds good. Well, that's enough of that. Let's get out of the mind gutter area here.
It's just jokes.
Um,
Jokes,
All right. So let's wrap things up. It's been
Yeah.
a long episode.
It has.
It's been a great year. I think 2023, as hard as it was in a lot of aspects, business and all that kind of stuff, I thought it was also a fantastic year. Obviously, Birth of Little Man, right at the very top of the list there. We got a championship.
Yes.
A lot of good things happened to you.
2023 was solid, man. Healthy.
Yeah, staying healthy, big
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, just excited for what next year is to bring,
I think it's going to be even better things. Not sure if you're going to have another one, but as of right now, you're not, that I know of.
Yeah, maybe if I try some of these pickup lines.
There you go. You know, you never know.
Pinky toe one is gone.
The pinky toe one, we're going to have a September baby.
You could have multiple. 4. No, just
Quads?
to the joke.
No, I think 2024 is going to be fantastic. Let's keep doing it. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to try to continue to do this every single week. We want you guys to enjoy it. We want you to respond back, engage, tell us what you want to talk about, what you want to hear more about. If you want it to go in a particular episode, if you want it to be more on the real estate side, educational side, let's do that. If you want to, well, a couple people have already said, you know, we like the sports thing, but not the whole hour talk about sports. That's fine. We can do that too. We can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. We're pretty smart, educated people. We can do research and look stuff up if we have to, but we like to kind of just shoot from the hip and see what happens. But you got to engage. You got to tell us what's going on. So real quickly, I would like to do quick shout outs to a couple places. Again, Body 20 in Tempe. Go out there, see Morgan. Yeah, go get 2024 resolution, get in better shape. I've got a big trip coming up at the end of March through the middle of April. I want to be in better shape for, 42 is hitting me hard.
I'm excited for that class.
Yeah.
42?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy.
I know.
Say at least
See all this?
35.
As I hit the microphone. I don't look a day over 41, but
No, that's wisdom.
yeah, well,
I just plucked all my wisdom out.
That's all right. I can't.
Yeah, I know.
It's everywhere. But shout out again, Body 20 Tempe. Go see Morgan. She'll take care of you. Obviously, Stubby McPickle, always taking care of us, making sure that we've got the lights on and all of that kind of stuff.
Yes. Love stuff.
Fidelity Title, Carissa McCarron over at Fidelity Title. Thank you so much for meeting with us. We're so excited for this future endeavor and seeing what we can do together and how we can help each other out. So we're looking forward to that. I want to talk about real quickly, I've got a product review that's going to be coming out on the Stubby McPickle page, Instagram and YouTube. It's on grips. These are called pitch grips. You can go and follow them on Instagram as well, pitch grips. They make their own grips. Like I said, we'll be doing product review. I can tell you right now, the only thing I don't like about these particular grips is that they're not corded. And in Arizona or in high humidity, corded grips tend to be better. They help dissipate the moisture that comes from your hands and sweating and stuff like that. But so far, what I have done with them, I really like them. They do pretty well when they're wet, so if it's raining or, like I said, humidity. But they take a long time to do grip reviews because I want to see what it's like after you swing 1,000 times. How fast do they rub down on your fingers, your thumb spots, stuff like that. So keep an eye open for that. But I do want to shout out Pitch Grips because I like these guys. They're super, super nice, very communicative. So big shout out to Pitch Grips. And then my last one is actually part of what happened a couple days ago. I want to shout out Range Goats. Range Goats GC. They are the team of Bubba Watson's that plays on the Live Golf Tour. If you watched the first episode, we kind of talked about my perspective on the Live PGA thing that's going on right now. I got nothing against the players. I got nothing against the Live Tour. I don't agree with it. If I was a PGA Tour player, I would stay on the PGA. However, I have all the respect in the world for the guys that have made the decision to go over to Live, that want to go and play. Go get your money when you can. Athletes don't stick around forever, even though golf is a sport that you can play until you die. You can't at that professional level forever. Go get your money. With that being said, I want to shout out Bubba Watson and Range Goats. They started following us. They reached out. I've been in communications with them, trying to figure out how we can do something, maybe go to Vegas in February to one of the events, meet up with them. Go and follow Range Goats GC. Go and follow Bubba Watson as well. They're doing tons of giveaways right now for the holidays, and I think they said they're going to go through New Year's. So big shout out Range Goats GC and Bubba Watson.
Nice. Wow.
That was a lot of shout outs, a lot of flowers.
Yeah,
But,
but we love people and hope you love us back. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, for me, shout out for this fresh cut, Bernie Cuts. Follow at Bernie Cuts, 2 Z's at the end. Yeah, here in Tempe, Booksy.com is where you can find him. Definitely check him out. You know, he's always spicing me up, making me look ready for the week. Shout out to VBR Realty. You know, we're here. We want you to reach out to us, maybe learn some stuff. And like we said before, if you're looking to join a team, we're looking for the raw side of what we look for, just energetic people that are ready to get into the real estate world. Yeah, reach out to us. And then obviously Real as well. Like shout out to them for being a top level brokerage. And then be on the lookout for me. I'm starting my trainings again, so I'll be posting some stuff, so some individual trainings here and there.
let's go.
If you're looking to, you know, enhance your skills,
Or if you have kids.
if you have kids
Yep.
that want to improve, please feel free to reach out and maybe we can get something scheduled. Holidays is a good time to prepare for before the New Year's and get ready for the New Year coming up.
Sweet.
So,
All right.
thank you guys.
Well, thank you very much for joining us again. And as always,
Smash that subscribe button, like, follow, all of the above. Hit all our channels. Do it big, baby. Do it big.
are you still mad? Are you still saying that you won't trade AJ Brown? Even though
I would never trade.
even though they got smoked by the
Don't
Seahawks
care. I would never trade.
and the
AJ
Cowboys.
Brown.
Okay.
Hey?
And the 49ers. All right, sounds good.
Sounds good, man.
All right. Thanks again.
Thank you, guys. See you later.
We interrupt this program to bring you